rejection. Rejection is something that we all face in our life, something that we all face as young men, and it's getting more common and more common and more common. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get through it, how to get better from it, and why it's actually a good thing. Now, let's talk about why it's a good thing. One reason it's a good thing is it allows you to reevaluate yourself and realize where you went wrong and what you were depending on and what you didn't need to actually be depending on. So let's say the validation of someone else. You don't need to be validated by someone else to make yourself feel good. And when you're rejected, you've got to find that validation yourself. You've got to find ways to make yourself feel good. And that's why it's positive. In turn, it makes you more self-sufficient because you've got to realize, oh no, I'm actually hurt. Like, what can I do? I can't rely on this person to make me feel better now. And I've got to really do some work on myself. I've really got to find that happiness within myself. And if anything, it's extremely positive, because imagine when you've got the happiness in yourself and the positivity, and you've got your mindset and you're working towards stuff you actually want to do. And then you get that back as well. And then say when you're improving, you get someone better. Imagine, let's talk about what steps you should actually take. So my number one step that's helped me get through it, and I was in something similar literally a few weeks ago, is working out. And I know it's cliche, I know everyone says work out, but it is really good. It does help you, because working out allows you to put in effort and put in that negative energy that you've just been hurt by and put that into something positive for your future self. And in turn, get 3-4 months down the line, you're in better shape. And you'll be proud you put in that effort. You'll be proud you put that negative energy into that. And now you're improving, and now you're better. And now who knows? You'll have more positive people around you. You'll be a better version of yourself. You'll be happy in yourself. That means the rejection was actually really positive, because now you took something bad situation, and put it into something positive. And you can use that as drive, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's running around the park, whether it's swimming, anything you want to do, anything that you could put that effort into. I'd recommend going to the gym personally, and I recommend building some strength, because that'll make a big difference in your life. And if you're already doing these things, just put more effort into it. And if you're ever struggling in the gym or needing help, use that. Use it like how she got rid of me, and push through it, and use that to push you. Use that anger, use that frustration, and use that to make yourself better. The next step is meditation. Meditation is extremely important. Meditation allows you to actually have control over your mind. And a lot of people say meditate, but they never give you like what to meditate about or how to meditate or whatever. So what I've been using the gratitude meditation. And I've been doing it for 5 minutes, literally for 5 minutes, and the benefits it's had on me has been exceptional, because it allows you to realize, oh, I've got this many things that are positive in my life. I've lost something, but I've still got the rest of this, and it helps flip your mind onto what other positives you have in your life. And it makes you realize, oh no, I still got all this, I still got all these positives. I've still got my parents, I've still got my cats, I've still got food, I've still got a house, I've still got the ability to live, I've still got the ability to breathe, I've still got the ability to go outside, I've still got the ability to work out, I've still got the ability to get better. It makes you realize exactly like what you actually have in comparison to before. And that's why I love it. And also it makes you feel really good as well. It makes you feel amazing, it makes you feel good about yourself, it makes you feel happy. And it's almost crazy the benefits you get from meditation. Like, I couldn't believe it, to be honest with you. Like, I genuinely couldn't believe it. I thought it was all wishy-washy. Like, I thought people were just chatting rubbish about it, and like, the gurus are just trying to sell you stuff and trying to make money out of you. But in reality, it's really positive. Like, it's really positive, and it really does reshape your mind. Especially, I recommend gratitude, but I haven't experienced with too many other forms of meditation. I'll let you lot know when I do. But gratitude meditation is exceptional, and it's like exceptional for getting over stuff and putting your life more in a positive direction and realizing what positives you actually have in your life. The next step is journaling. Journaling is amazing because it allows you to put things into perspective and really understand what's going on in your brain. So there's a few different practices you can do. There's a few different ways you can do it, and you can do it the way you want, because at the end of the day, it's for you. It's for your self-improvement. It's for you to be better. It's for you to feel better. It's how it makes you feel better. So I would say, if it's still fresh, just write down, it's okay, and then just literally mind map and write why it's okay. You just write about it, write about how it's affected you, but write about why it's okay as well. What do you actually have as well, and just list down all the positives you have in your life, and then think, and even list down the negatives that came with that, the stress, the anxiety, the anger, the ability of having to rely on someone else. Just write down the things, like the negatives of that situation, and then put down the positives of what the situation is now, and how you're more free, and how you're in a better place, and how you've got more free time to be a better version of you, and how you've got the ability to go to the gym, you've got the ability to meditate, you've got the ability to journal, you've got the ability to have more control over your mind and push towards positive things and be a better version of yourself. The next step is delete social media. What I mean by this is literally delete all the social media that you can't control your use over. To say, with me personally, I deleted Instagram because I was so addicted, and I just literally, I was so addicted towards it. So addicted, and I was spending like 3-4 easy hours a day on it, just scrolling through stuff, looking at reels, looking at the explore page, looking at old friends from school, looking at like pretty girls, looking at bodybuilders, looking at people in better shape than me. And as it does feel, it feels hard to get off, the positives of deleting Instagram is exceptional, and the positives of deleting social media is amazing. And I'm not going to say if you communicate a lot through your friends through, say, like Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever, I'll say just really limit your use, because when you look at other people who are not actually in your actual life, like you're looking at people who's not in your life, and it makes it feel like they're in your life because you're looking at them over the screen, so it makes you feel like they're here, but they're not actually in your life. And in reality, you haven't spoken to them for 2 years, 3 years. And say even the person who's hurt you or rejected you or whatever, they're still on there, and you can see them. You can see them, and then they're going to keep ringing in your mind. They're going to keep being in your mind because you're constantly seeing them still, even though they're not actually in your life. And that's where it gets mad, because you'll be overthinking, and then you'll watch a reel on rejection, on heartbreak and all this, and then make you feel worse. And then you'll watch, and then you'll see someone in amazing shape, better shape than you, and then make you feel worse. Why haven't I got that? So it's important to delete social media apps, because it allows you to free up time and free up space in your mind. And with meditation and journaling and working out and all this, these are things that will make you better. Like, these are things that will actually improve you in the future. If you stay on Instagram all the time, you're not going to get better. If anything, you're going to get worse. If anything, you're going to get worse, because your mind's so overstimulated, and you're not going to want to do things like journaling, walking, meditation, all these like good habits, and eating healthy and all that. It's going to make it harder, because you're just going to want to look at your phone, and then you see a pop up from Just Eat or Domino's or somewhere, and then you want to order Domino's. You know what I mean? So it's important to neutralize that as much as you can. If you communicate with people, I would recommend asking them to text you if they can, if they're willing to, and if they're not, then yeah, just limit your use on it. Really limit your use, because it does mess with your brain. It really does mess with your brain, and I never realised this until I stopped using it a few weeks ago. And now I feel so much improved and so much better from not using the maps, because it just overstimulates you, and the habits that make you better, you're just not doing when you're doing that, because you'd rather watch reels and see things and see what your YouTubers are doing, your favourite Instagram models, just all sorts, like whatever your niche is, you'll just be seeing what people are doing, and they're not actually in your life, and they're not actually helping you. So that's why I recommend deleting. So your next step is walking. Walking allows you to really face your thoughts and really get in your mind and really be able to understand what you're feeling and get to grips with it, because it's just you walking and you with your mind. And it allows you to be out in nature as well. It allows you to feel good in nature. It allows you to feel better. I would recommend walking around half an hour at least a day, because it allows you to just feel better about yourself, and it allows you to really come to grips with the thoughts, and it allows you to lose weight as well. Because if you walk 30 minutes a day, it would be minimal, but if you walk 10k steps, you'll be burning near like a good amount of calories as well, so that could help you with your fitness journey as well. So all these things, all these steps are just benefiting you in the future, which is the key. Because when you're a better version of yourself in the future, then this ain't gonna matter as much. This rejection, this sadness ain't gonna matter as much. When you're a better version in the future, you're gonna be thankful that you've done these steps when you reject it. And you're gonna be proud of yourself, and you're gonna look back and you're gonna think, oh no, I got through this. Oh, I could do this again. Oh, I can go up to this person and speak to them. I got confidence. I'm proud of myself. And it allows you to just be a better person and be happier in yourself. Another step I'd recommend taking is reading or listening to audiobooks. This allows you to consume information in a nice new way instead of just watching TV or watching different types of videos. It allows you to actually hear the information and take it in a practical sense. And I recommend journaling as well alongside to it, so you can actually remember the information. Whatever hits you, whatever thought, whatever thing makes you realize something new, I recommend journaling towards that and journaling what you found, how it makes you feel. And I mean reading like improvement books and books on enriching your life, books on making you better, books on masculinity, all these things. I don't recommend reading books like Harry Potter or anything, stuff like that waste time, because you're essentially doing similar stuff to just watching Netflix or watching TV at that point. So yeah, reading and listening to audiobooks can really help your life as well, and it allows you to get your mind off the rejection and the sadness that you face. Okay, so this is a video done. I hope that these steps can help you improve your life and help yourself face the rejection and the sadness that you feel, and help you push yourself into a better position. And what I want to let you know is that it does take time to initiate steps like this, because it's a big life, like it's a big switch from your normal life, and it's a big switch of the modern day life. So I just want you to take your time. Let me know if any of these steps improve your life, and let me know if you want me to create more videos. Thank you lot.